Greetings, travelers. I hope you are doing well on this fine Tuesday. And I believe I did a decent audio check, so I should be coming in. Let me know if you can hear me. How's it going, Zesty and Scott Rinse Repeat? Welcome in. I'm glad you could make it. Excellent, excellent. Fantastic. Well, I am currently on this desert planet and looking for the last bot. Oh, here we go. And there we go. Check him out. Running away. Spooked him a little bit. We are currently in Galaxy 256. And just kind of ended up here after a gaming session the other day. Let's see, what's on this other planet? Did I find everything? No, there's two more, an underground O and an extinct. And a flying. Well, I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. I think we will head on one quick thing. I want to head over to Discoveries and upload all. It's so nice that we can rename things after the fact. That is so happy making. I can just upload it all, and as I need to, I can go back and change the names. So we're going to skip on. Let's see, where are we going? Here we go. This is the building I started a couple of weeks ago. And I'm calling it the reactor. And it's quite a bit different from how we left it. It's kind of a weird mishmash of parts. But the general idea was sort of dome-like. It's changed so much. We still have our little short-range teleporter booth. But here is the reactor. We've got some upsized alloy roof tops, and then we've got the what is it called again? The stabilized local boundary part, and I've upsized that as well to fit the same size as the tiles. And then we've got, check out this top. It turned out pretty nice. And it glistens pretty cool in the sun. I like how this top part turned out. And you can see that I used more of just the regular size of the same ceiling tile. And now, oh yeah, I forgot to show you the front. Let me re-angle the sun around a little bit. Here's the front of what it looks like without all the boundary thingies lit up. And then I'll show you the inside before all of these boundary things are lit up. Takes a little while to get everything turned on. It's a shame we have to turn on that part and it doesn't just flip on by itself. But I'll show you a little bit of these mechanics in here that I put together. I've got some buried signal boosters hiding behind on both ends, so that beam in the center is really strong. And then we've got the same going up through the bubble pipes, going up to the top. There's a sphere generator up in the middle, just giving us a good glow, that golden glow. And then here is one of the, oh gosh, what is that part called? Let's go down and check out that part. And that is the, yeah, the gas extractor. The cool thing about the gas extractor in this instance right here is it has this little antenna nozzle looking thing, and it's perfect for that signal booster beam. It looks like it's shooting the beam out of that. It lined up so perfectly. Honestly, I was surprised at how perfectly it lined up. Hey there, Double Tap. Welcome in. Glad you could join us. Hope you're doing well. We are going over the build that I started 2 weeks ago during the stream. And just kind of showing how it is together before I flip on all the boundary devices. So I'll just go ahead and start doing that now. And this isn't necessarily finished. This is just where it is right now. And I'll be tweaking it, trying to decide what I want to keep, what I want to let go of. Oops. There's so many of these. It just takes so long. All right. So we've got like 9 more to go just on the inside. Haven't even turned on the outside yet. Takes a minute. Okay, got that one above the entrance. Oops, missed that one. That one yet? Okay, that's all on. Oh, there's one left. I got to do the center one. This one is the hardest to turn on. Ah, I got it. Now, take a look at that. I've been watching Action Pants Gaming mess around with these parts he's been making some phenomenal designs, and And I decided to try my hand at something interesting and try to be different from APG style, while still making something with similar parts. And I'm liking how it's turning out. It's pretty sweet. I opted for a dome shape. Action Pants Gaming was doing like a sort of barrel shaped giant room, and then sort of a circular set of I don't know, little vignettes in a circle with different designs in them. Just incredible stuff. And let's see, that should be APG's link popping up right now. Definitely go check out some of Action Pants Gaming's streams. Incredible builder, just incredible. Hey there, Chaotic Serenity, welcome in. Yeah, we're trying to do some, push the envelope of that new boundary part. And yeah, Chris and ABG are just knocking it out of the park. And I chose this planet because of the grass that kind of gives it, it kind of pulls it back down, like everything is up inside of the building, but I wanted this so it would kind of ground you back into the ground. So yeah, that's where it's at so far. And now let's go ahead and turn on the outside. Kind of a pain to do this. Okay, got it. Yeah, it is like waiting for the Stargate to dial. Not too dissimilar sounds either, I might add. Like all the chevrons locking. Alright, this one I can do from the ground. It's a lot to turn on. Probably, I don't know, APGs might be a little bit more time consuming than this one. Oh, and here's the rooftop of it for those who missed it earlier. Put some sun on it real quick. And I use the same roof tiles as these right here that are scaled up. And I like how it catches some of the glint of color from inside of the dome. You can see a little gap right here. And then I put a scaled up fire barrel up on the top. Alright, let's turn the rest of these on. Just one more. And there we go. Now let's go into the build camera so you can see it in motion with all of the bubbles on this planet. It just has this really cool pulsing light vibe. All serene like. And we've got the base terminus right there in the center of the bubble pipes. I'm not entirely sure if I like that. I kind of do, but I think the bubble pipes might be interfering too much with the color vibes of the terminus, so it might take that apart. But one thing I do like is this 8-pointed star with the ceiling tiles right in the center. That I thought turned out pretty cool. Alright, now we get to kind of play around, and I'll experiment with one of these and see about adding other colors and what might look good, in other words. So let's look at first. I'm going to do a little bit of adjacency glitching. So I'm going to put this convenient little pyramid up here. And okay, I'm in the wrong spot. I am currently running mods, so you'll see things like these freighter parts that I can use if I so chose to, and we might put some of those outside. Those could be interesting. We'll see. Right now what I'm looking for is the watertight door. And we're going to put that into the cache. That makes all my neurons quiver at the same time. Nice. Almost looks underwater. Yeah. Well, and maybe even more so with these watertight doors. So this, of course, isn't going to, place anywhere where I want it to. So we're going to put that in the cache. And then we're going to pick the pyramid. I don't know how well this is going to work, so we're just going to give it a try, see what happens. Alright. Put that into cache again. And then you can see I'm putting the triangle on, so it's connecting to the bubble tube. And there's an intersection of bubble tubes right here, but there isn't a center one. So that allows me to place the triangle on top of where it would meet with the bubble pipe. So then I put it in the angle that I want, and then I drop in, do the adjacency glitch and drop that in there. Don't know why, but I want to wrap my arms around those pink glowy things and let it electrify the soul. Oh, hell yeah. For sure. I think I feel like I could use that. It's It's been a hell of a week. So far, I'm kind of liking the pattern, but it might be a little too jumbled. No, we need the other side. There we go. Okay, you still have the effect from the boundary thingy, but all of the purple is gone, like except for where it reflects on the edges of the roof tile. I like the knot, that sort of Celtic knot look in the center, but it also obscures the globes a lot. Like you can kind of see it a little bit, but it's not quite. I think those watertight doors might be a little overpowering, so I think we'll clip those out. 'Cause it'd be good to have like some more subtle color to add in instead of that overpowering. Let me think here. What might be good? Like the signal boosters. Trying to think of some good glowy parts. Yeah, the little kaleidoscope parts. Those are the globe. Planetary globe. And then it has the nice color ripple from the anomaly seal. Hopefully I can remember anomaly seal. Let's see here. Nope, the blue kind of fades into everything. The one thing I really wish we had is the ability to change the color of the signal booster light. Like the things we could do with that would be incredibly epic. Do gotta dive back out though. Gonna close my eyes and hold on to that image. It's relaxing. All right, Serenity, thanks for joining. Super appreciate you swinging by, and we'll catch you later. Okay. What can we use? I'm trying to think. This might be a little tricky. Oh, I know how I can do it. Okay. So, oh, but that's gonna delete. Okay, that's fine. I can put it back. All in the name of trying to figure this out. So what I want to do is grab, no, can't grab that. Gotta grab one of these cubes, plop it in the center, come out here, and then we're going to, what's the easiest way to do this? All right. Turning this into a wire. Dropping that wire right there. take this out, but then turn that into a wire by clicking toggle wire and trigger and the the R2. Oh, that didn't work, so we'll pick that back up, try it again. Still didn't work. There we go, and we got our wire. We're going to connect those two wires right there. Delete this wire. And now we can do this. And I convert that into a wire again, connect it with this point, and I'm going to hit the toggle wire and the R2 again, and that's going to put that cube right there, drop one behind it, and we've got this. Oh, it looks like it's a little bit off, probably because of how I placed that first wire. It can throw stuff off a little bit, but it might not matter enough to us and what we're doing today. So I'm going to come back here and delete that. And we're going to come up here. Drop that back there, and we're going to do the same on the rest of these. And this might be a whole lot. If this ends up working out, I'm going to have a ridiculous amount of signal boosters. I don't know if this is going to work or not. We're going to knock those all out because we can just bring them back later. Okay, and then let's extend that one out. Each corner. Do we want to go one more out? Let's go ahead and go one more out. Okay. All right, now we're going to come over to the signal booster. And I'll just leave one right there. Keep a copy. Put it in the cache. Grab our pyramid. And we've got this. Man, let's see. Let's give these a count. This should be 8. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8, 16, 17. Would I do it up there too? So 16 times 4. We've got 64 4 signal boosters if I end up going with this design. It's always amazing to see people's creativity in this game. Ah, thanks, Scott. Appreciate that. Alright, let's try this again. And we'll do all 4 corners before we decide if that's the direction we want to go. And there's 3. Oops. Getting a little hasty there. That's lined up nicely. That little bit of it being off doesn't seem to have messed with it too much. Not enough to cause any issues. I think I need to adjust the sensitivity on my controller. It's a little wild today. Yeah, that's fitting right in the center there, even before it turns on. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Now, let's take a step back. Okay, that one's not turning on. That's weird. That is super weird. Huh. Alright. I'll pull it up. Let's do it again, and hopefully we can get it to work. Okay, opening up. And there it goes. Okay, that's pretty cool. Just gonna snap a couple of shots of that for reference later. That's pretty sweet. I don't want it to look too much like APG. But I think adding a bunch of the blue in helps with that. Alright, that's kind of cool. I think I'll leave that for now and then maybe experiment with the one next door. Let's see, what part can we try next? Okay. Alright, I've got an idea. Alright, I'm going to take this out. And we're going to do... Nope, not that. We're going to do the same thing that we did here. Oh, come on. It's not letting me grab that box, so I'll have to grab one of these boxes. Drop that in there, and again we're going to do that wire trick. Try to get that as even as possible. Man, my controller's being really finicky today. Okay. Doing it a little bit different this time, adding an extra step in to see if that will make it work a little bit closer to how I wanted it. Now we'll come in and delete these wires. Delete those two. Drop that up there. Oops. Go. Oh, that's even better. Okay, adding that extra step in made it oh so perfect. Like that is a nice merge. It's not overlapped the way this one was right here. So that's a great merge. All right, this we're gonna go back here, just like we did before. We're going to use a different part. It's going to bring out even more of the blue again. It'll also add back in a little bit of purple. Delete everything here. Okay. Let's see, how am I going to do this? All right, let's try this once. I have no idea if this is going to work, but we're going to try using this Euclid moonrise sign. And again, we're going to go and do the universal adjacency glitch. But I need that pyramid. Where's my pyramid? There we go. Copy that. And that's exactly what I wanted it to do. Now, the only thing is, I don't know if it's going to work on this other side. It's just the way the angles sometimes work in this game. Whoa, flowery raid? Whoa, awesome. How goes it, Andre and Gunboat Willie and Mike UK? How's it going, everyone? Thank you so much. And Flowery, oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Flowery. I don't know if you're in chat right now, but I appreciate the raid. We are playing around with some parts. Working on, I'll show you this real quick. We're working on the reactor. And inside we've got 16 of those new boundary thingies. 17 actually, there's one up in the center as well. And we're making this you know, reactor core. Here's where the reaction takes place. Oops. And you can see we've got some signal boosters in there. We've got some globes. The rings light and the compound bulb. Don't know what our core is going to look like yet. This is just where it's at right now. Got the gas extractor up in the center. Sphere generator top. And I love how perfectly this lined up. And the point of that center point on the gas extractor is perfect. Hey, Flowery. I super appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. And thanks for liking the design. It's coming along pretty nicely. I'm over here. Spin this camera around. We're experimenting with some additions here. We've got the signal boosters and this cross pattern. It's pretty cool, but if I commit to that, we're talking 64 signal boosters. at least. Unless I decide that more need to be. And we already have 6 up here. Or 8 up here. 9, if you count the one in the center. And then there's 2 more signal boosters in the reactor tube right there. And yeah, so we're just playing around with designs. I got this crescent moon sign up here. And we're going to try to duplicate that over on this other corner. But I'm afraid it's going to run this way and not corner to corner. So let's take a look at that. We're going to copy the moon sign, come up here, and where's our pyramid? Grab this pyramid, stick it on top of the square. And when I try to rotate, it will not rotate. Like it used to free rotate a lot easier, and you could figure out angles better. But this is what we've got, so I'm going to try it out. And just as I was afraid of, we've got it going that direction. Drat. I know there's a solution to this, but I don't know if I want to wrestle over that right now. So I think we might try a different part in that spot. And I thought you were brewing beer. It's the best. It's the best beer you've ever had. It's we're gonna throw an intergalactic kegger. Let me know if you know what that's from. All right, so let's see what other parts we could come up with. In that spot. Yeah, Flowery, I tried rotating with the right bumper and it's just not rotating. And so we'd be placing it right here. And I hear it make a sound. You can hear like a little subtle sound like it wants to rotate, but it just will not actually rotate. And I don't know, let's see. No, and it doesn't, it only rotates to a different connector point when you're looking at all these bubble pipes. So yeah, it's just not spinning around on that square anymore, which is unfortunate. Greetings, Silent. Do you think that's a bug? All right, I'll submit a Zendesk on that, because it sure would be nice for that to spin around. It would really make trying to place some of these things much easier. Yeah, that's a good plan. Zendesk it. Okay. Do we have any other parts that might fit here? Let me just scroll around. It's going to have to be something that's a little equidistant around. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Silent. I appreciate that. I hope you come to enjoy our chill streams and exploring and building and stuff like that. All right. And I'm sure there's a way I could finagle it, but I don't feel like wrapping my brain around that right now. All right, I think my brain wants to wrap it around. So, let's see what we can do here. So we've got that. I'm going to clear this out. Okay, I can twist the cube around. That is actually twisting around. Okay. So let's see what we can do with that. Hey Rev, how's it going? How you doing, man? Oh, thanks for the sub, Flowery. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Edging ever closer to 150 subscribers. We'll get there soon enough, I think. Oh, another sub, Pete SB. Thank you again. That's killer. That's fantastic. Thanks so much. All right. So if we can get that to rotate. Where does this... Okay, that did not want to do the thing. There we go. Okay, that gave us that direction. Oh, another sub. Thanks, Gunboat Willie. Oh, you guys are the best. You're making my day. I can't even tell you. That's awesome. Super appreciate that. Okay. So let's get rid of that. Let's grab our sign again. And oh, it twisted on me. So I'm going to turn one. Oh, and it's still putting it in the same spot. All right. Let's try this one more time. It's kind of jiggling, and I don't actually know for sure. All right. Gotta start over. We lost our cache. Oh, I don't know that it is actually spinning. It's going through the motions. Let's do that one more time. Misfire. Oh, I got it. Look at that. All right. All right, let's put that one back on the other corner. And that one naturally goes in that direction. Oh, awesome, Mike. Thanks for subbing. Very cool of you. All right, come on, get back there. Oh, yeah, I do need one more back there in the corner. Kick those out. Okay. Let's clear that out again. Sometimes it gets a little wonky in the delivery. I have no idea which one of these is actually going to work. Okay, I went wonky again. That was my fault. Thinking all sideways. All right, that turned right. It appeared to have turned right. So I think I need one more right. Oh, and that did that little thing again. All right, we're gonna try it. Okay, that got us in the wrong direction. This is not going to fully cooperate. It's going to take a little bit of finagling and hoping we get it right. Oh. And there we go. I'm all excited now and not not hitting the buttons quite right. Oh, okay, we got that angle this time. And it's just going to be hoping that, because every time I turn it, it like does something a little bit different. So I have no idea if it's actually turning it, and it's basically roulette at this point. Poke and hope, as they say. Ah, oh, just keeps bouncing back. Let's try this one. Nope, that did it the way it normally is supposed to go. And so it's like rotating and then rotating back. And then that looked like it actually rotated, but I couldn't quite tell if it was 90 or 180. So I'm going to do one more. I have no idea what it did just then. Oh, and it's back to that. Wacky. That's just wacky. All right. Let's just do 2. So, okay, we've got it going the opposite direction, which is what I needed over on the right side. That would have worked great for that side. But we're not on that side. All right. No, no. Oh, this is ridiculous. This might be one of those things I come back around to and do off camera, because this could get just ridiculous real fast. This could take untold hours. Look at it. So you're supposed to be over there in that corner. That's where you're supposed to be. Okay. We've got 2 of them correct. Is that enough to judge if we want to keep it like that? Definitely prefer the lighting on this one right here. Like I said before, I don't want to get too close to the stuff that APG is doing. I don't want to be a copycat. Totally. I mean, I definitely got some of these ideas from him. But you know, it's kind of cool, but it kind of blends in a little too much. I think I want something that's going to stand out a little bit more. God, this just imagine what we could do if that beam were green or blue, yellow, deep red, purple. Like, we could do some amazing designs if we could change the color of that beam. Come on, Sean. Can't you help us out a little bit? All right, let's dig through our parts again. Let's see if there's anything over here. I don't think there's probably not anything over here that I would want. Fireplaces would just be really weird in this context. I don't think that would hold up well. Some of the, let's take a look here. Do we want to go more globes? I think they would be too spread out on the corners. Do we want to go pocket reality generator? That could be interesting. Holographic chart projector, I think, would really overwhelm this room. Expanding cube. Wayward cube. Yeah, there's other things that I could put in that place, like the wiggling companion. I could do that. The only thing is I want it to fit in with this reactor vibe, and I don't think the wriggling companion really does that quite well. I do like the color. If there was something that color that wasn't like an animal, I think that would really work. I'm not seeing much of anything. All of these lights are way too overwhelming. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, all of these are way more organic type parts. Although something like the glitching separator might be interesting. Calcitrums would be a little too overpowering. The glitching separator. Let's grab that out. Let's drop one of those over here. And since we got the cubes set up over here already, go ahead and knock these out. But first I want to get a picture of this so I can remember. Snap a quick screenshot. All right, let's try that glitching separator, but what am I going to need to do for that? So we're going to need to come out this way. Oh, we might have another interesting problem with the angle of the separator. Take that out. Almost deleted that. That would have been a pain in the butt. Just for a minute, though. It wouldn't have taken too much to fix that up. Okay. Do the same down here. Bring it up and bring it over. Delete. Delete. And this way of doing things was pretty much pioneered by APG. From what I understand, I believe that is accurate. And okay, let's grab a where's that separator? There we go. Let me drop another one over here a little closer so it's a little easier. Don't have to spin the camera around too much. Okay, cache. Oh, I've got the cube in my cache, so clear that out. Grab the separator. Store that in cache. Let's see what happens when we just do straight cube. Okay, that is not what I had hoped for. Alright. Grab the separator again. Now we're gonna got the cube stuck in there. Alright. Again, I think we're going to have that problem that it's going to face in different directions. Oh, but I do like that shatter right there. Let's, what color would look good there? Oh, that's kind of nice. I like that. Okay. That's not bad. Thank you for dropping that, Zesty. All right. Let's try that again. Oops. Hit the wrong button. Ah, like that vibe so far. Cache. Grab our pyramid. I have a feeling that this is going to twist it. No, look at that. We did it. Oh, yes. Oh, shit. I accidentally deleted it. Ah. Curse you. My finger twitched. I pulled a Zesty. Okay, it's still working. All right. This is good. This is good so far. Let's see how. Let's see if these do it. Ah, yes. All right. Last one. And then we'll just go back in and change the color. Ah, look at that. Okay, this is what I was looking for. I wanted some more contrasting color. And then, okay, that's pretty sweet. But what am I going to put here? Because we want, let's see what it looks like without being there just for a second. Kind of looking to see if it looks all right floating out there, or if it needs something on the bottom, like right here, to sort of anchor it into the design of the ceiling. And we can play around with that. That's kind of cool. I think that could work. Let's do the same over here. All right, that's pretty cool. Let's get out of there. Oh yeah, nice and bold. Let's see what it looks like in orange, because you know it might. Oops. Let's get the camera going. try yellow. Let's just try yellow. Just see what that looks like. That might be way too. Yeah, it's way too yellow. That looks like I snapped Legos to it or something. See how orange vibes. Oh, dude, I think I like that better. Looks like the energy is coming from them. Yeah, yeah, like look at how perfect the corner. Of course, the cube isn't going to be there in the center, but I do love how the corner of it smacks into that shatter part. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, if the cube didn't obstruct so much of the center, that would look pretty cool, but it just takes too much away because we've got this going on in the center and we don't want to cover that up. It just looks too cool. Yeah, I agree, Andre. Better than the red for sure. Makes me think of juicy fruit gum sticks. Yeah, actually, like not far off at all from that little wavy flame looking design. You know, it is just stripes instead of this flame design. That would be hilarious. Could make a pack of fruit stripe gum. That would be a pretty funny thing to put together with you just have different colors next to each other. That would be pretty funny. All right, so I know what's going to happen as soon as I delete that center, like all of the stuff in the core, like most of this stuff is going to be gone through a cascade deletion, unfortunately. But before we do that, I want to see if putting an object here kind of helps or hinders this look. And so let's dig through our parts, see if there's something that could fit in that spot. That makes sense. Okay, just for giggles, I want to see what this does. Put this here, that there. And where are we? Okay. All right, let's pick up that cyclonic lathe again. Just want to see how it fits in. It's probably going to be terrible, but you know, surprises can happen. Oh, buried my pyramid back here. Let's drop another one of those over there. Oh no, that's that's in the way. I also got to put this over here. Okay, we still have our cyclonic lathe, so we'll put that back into cache. And I just want to see... Okay, definitely looks terrible. But I think we can... work with this, but in a different direction. So I'm going to put this over here, delete those, so we're back where we started out, which is hilarious. All right. Pick up the cyclonic lathe again. To cache. Now that... Oh, that's interesting. Don't know how well that will translate to the other corners. All right, Flowery. Super appreciate you. Thank you so much for swinging by and giving the raid. And thanks for the sub. Have a great rest of your evening. All right. That's kind of cool, but I think it muddies. I think it's a little too distracting, maybe. Might be a little too distracting. Could be cool for something else, though. Okay. Let's delete that off. Back to the drawing board we go. What have we got? I doubt any wonders would work. I don't think I have anything that would look. Everything there is more is organic in nature, I think. Most of them anyway, I think. Could put a planet wonder there. I don't know. All right. Trying to think of anything that could fit in that little void. Although we might just leave that there. Starting to scan too fast and kind of overlook things. So I want to focus a little bit more on everything that I'm looking at. Okay, none of that's going to work. Although, there's got to be something in here that could fit. That isn't going to be too distracting. Oh, capillary shells have a better reflection. Thanks, DG, and welcome in, DG and Krusty Butte. Thanks for joining us today. Doing some fun building of what I'm calling the reactor. And let's see what we've got. So this is what we've got so far. Kind of playing with these designs. This is where we're starting from. All of these are all of the same, except for the one over the front door. And then we've got our core right here. Don't know what the core is going to look like yet. And then we've got the ceiling. I rather like the ceiling. Like, that turned out pretty freaking cool. And we've got up here in the center. Oh, let's go to build camera. Got the gas extractor. And I keep pointing this out to whoever comes in. But I love the top of the gas extractor, and it fits perfectly with the ray from the signal booster. And then we've got the sphere generator up in the top center. And then we've got this little concave part where the gas extractor is. I love that orange glow. It looks really nice. Cathedral ceiling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, cool, DG. Awesome. You've been lurking for a while. Oh, thanks, Scott. I appreciate that. And Christy, thanks you for dropping those links. Okay. Why does that look like that? Oh, okay, never mind. That's the gas extractor. Okay, I do love the glitching separators there. I don't know if it needs an anchor. I'm going to go ahead and remove the cube, and I'll have to replace all those parts that cascade delete. I love how clean this looks, but I feel like it's getting a little too close to APG style, and I don't know. And I don't know if I want to set 64 of those. I mean, I'll have to set 64 of the glitching separators, but I think I'm fine with that. I don't know why that makes a difference somehow, but anyway, moving on. Let's go ahead and delete that cube. If we can hone, there we go. Whoa, what? It didn't cascade delete. Like all last week, it was cascade deleting anytime I put a cube in the center. That makes me even happier. Okay. Let's see what it looks like without the... Oh, yeah, yeah. I think I like that. And it still has that look when you see the shatter and the glitching separator, how it knocks into the core of that panel. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Okay, so we've done that. And we're going to delete these. They are just in the way right now. And I want to see if maybe there's yet another style that we can play with. Because it never hurts to just throw things out there and just see what comes of it. Like I talk to a lot of people about, you know, how do you come up with these designs? I've gotten asked several times, and it's just a matter of playing with something and keep pushing at it. It's like, oh, that looks cool, but what else can we do? Like, how can we stretch that? How can we change it? How can we get a similar color scheme, but a very different vibe? And you just play with it. You just take out parts, you replace it with other parts, and you try things that might seem ridiculous at the time, and it, you know, it gives you a new perspective on how all of the parts can go together. So let's grab our cube, drop it in the center, and we'll do this one more time. I like how perfect it came out last time when we put the extra step in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And the reason it does that is like every time you manipulate the wire, and if it's not like if it's not perfectly aligned, it can twist the wire a little bit. And that, you know, whenever you set down on the wire later on, will then have that twist in it. And that can throw things off if you have enough stuff in there that requires perfect angles to look like it's aligned right. All right, so I can go ahead and delete that first one. Copy the cube, drop it back here. And the more like I like switch these around, basically what I'm doing is straightening out the wire by making each point a little more perfectly aligned than the previous set of points. Okay. And we drop that into place. And there we've got that perfect crossover alignment. It's not overlapping in a weird way. That's going to keep everything else really, really straight. Okay. We'll put our corners out. And we'll sink it in. Sink that in. Not sure if we're going to come up with a part that'll look good in that spot, but we'll just keep at it. I did kind of like the cyclonic lathe. Nope, wrong spot. But I don't think it quite did what I wanted it to. I have to file that. Oh, I should have taken a picture of that. That would have been good for future reference. I do like to reference back to older designs that I do. I take ridiculous amounts of screenshots so that I can always go back and try something that I had forgotten that I did before. All right, now that we've got that set up, what could we use? Pardon me a minute while I get a beverage. Feeling kind of parched. All right, that's better. Throat was getting dry. Now we could lean into a little bit of the organic maybe. It never hurts to try that. I was trying to avoid it, but I think it might be worthwhile to try it a little bit. Compound bulbs are usually really fun for that. It might be a little big in this space, but we're going to give it a shot. And I'll go ahead and do it all the way around, just so we get a good idea. It's probably not going to contrast enough for me, but it's a cool idea that could work somewhere else at a later time. Yeah, I think it's a little too bulky. It looks cool, like. Oh, well. I wanted it to have a little more contrast in it. All right, Andre, thank you so much for swinging in and saying hello, and we'll definitely catch you next time. I don't know. That okay. All right, I'm gonna have to do a what if. What if we grab that and dropped it here? What if we did that? Okay. Okay. All right. It's got potential, but, and hear me out, what if we pulled it away a little bit? All right, come on, fit in there. Oh, don't do me like that. Come on. All right, you got on that side of it. The signal booster is blocking it. Oh, man. All right. Gonna have to kick you out. It's all right, I can put you back in later if I need to. Oh, that got me out. So let's try this again. Drop that into cache. Grab our pyramid. No, why? It wasn't. Oh. It was not the signal booster, it was the other cube. Why is that cube in the way though? That's not cool. Okay. Alright. Alright, that was still in the cache. Let's clear that out. Drop that back in for now. I want to keep that intact. I'll delete that. Won't be that difficult to drop it back in. I still have my wire floating up here just for that exact reason. Hopefully it wasn't both of those objects. Okay. see how that looks. And so these are gonna, like if there's two of them, it'll crisscross right in the center there. That would be kind of cool. I kind of dig it. I kind of like that. All right. I'm going to see what it looks like. To have those compound bulbs crisscross right there in that corner. Sorry, my brain is trying to think of a million different things all at once. All right, is that back far enough, or did I need one more? How did that go together? Get these out of the way, and I can figure out how to adjust as I need to. Okay, okay, I need to go back one more, I think, yeah. Oh, this is hard. Oh no, am I gonna be able to do this? If I like it? I don't know that it's hitting the right. Okay, oh, okay, yeah, it is hitting the right place. Okay, compound bulb. Pyramid. I just want to see how those compound bulbs look. Oh, no, that was right. Oh. Okay, now this could work. This might be working. Take a picture of that real quick. Yeah, like it's not much different. This cube setup, Christy, is not much different than what APG uses. It's pretty much the same. It's the same. I can't really think of any way that it's different. But yeah. So I don't like the compound bulb with that design, but I do like it with that design, but at that distance. Okay. That still looks cool just by itself as a kaleidoscope thing. I'm going to snap a separate shot of that. That should remind me to I might incorporate that into something else at a later date, because that does still look really cool on its own. I'd probably add some more color to it. Some sodium lamps would be really cool in that situation. Oh yeah, that could be really cool. Okay, I think I want to just ruminate on this for a little bit, And we might just go ahead and switch gears into a little bit of exploring. But first, if you haven't seen the outside, this is what it looks like so far. It's just a ton of these boundary thingies. Some of them have been resized to much larger. And then, yeah, we've got the base terminus right there in the center, wrapped in bubble tubes. It's a pretty cool look. It's a pretty cool look overall, I would say. And let's go into camera mode. Oops. So you can see the rest of the building. Wait for my frame rate to catch up. Doing a little stuttering today, but not too bad considering our problems in the past. I like how the roof came out. The base of that is the same roof tile, just smaller. It's regular size. These are the ones down below. Those have all been resized up. Those are normal sized. And we've got the great big fire barrel in there. All right, we're going to go ahead, since we're here, I need to hop over and see what's going on at the settlement on the island across the way, right over there in the background. So we're going to go into the SRT booth, and we are here. Dropped a landing pad right outside of my office door. Thought that would be nice. Oh, I need to... Something's being built over here. Oh, this is being built. I need to... do that. So we can finish up the pub. Because my settlers wanted to drink more than they wanted to shop. Who am I to argue with that logic? Alright, step into my office. Fools! Make policy decision. Our scientists are divided, each have their own agenda. We could be developing new industrial technology, though there is a faction who strongly believes in using technology to improve citizen welfare. Oh, let's see. I like 5% citizen happiness. That's pretty cool. Let's do happiness. Let's make the people happy. Some people deserve to be happy, and why not make these settlers if other people can't be? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right. We're not doing too bad. We're, 66% Sentinel alert level. We've got maintenance cost of 102,000 units per day. 47 citizens, 32% happiness. That 5% really popped us up there a little. Everything up here is finally flipped over to good. That happened last week. Free nip nip for life. Give them some cookies. I'll just plant nip nip everywhere, and they're just like free to harvest it at their will. What are we producing here? Non-stick pistons and once useful springs. Like, why am I producing springs that were once useful? Like, how does that work? Am I, like, as soon as I produce it, does it pop back into the past and then therefore reappears in the present as already used? Is that how that works? Because it's a fascinating mechanism. That's all I gotta say. Once useful springs. They're already used, but I am producing them. I have questions, Sean. I have questions. Okay. So, where should we off to? Oh yeah, we were going to do a little exploration. I need to reach for my beverage again. All right. Oh. So some of you have seen my giant spider. And giant spider on the volcano. Worlds took away the volcano, so now it's just a giant spider floating in the air. Don't like that. Planning on moving it. Found a spot. I might work on using Blender and the save editor to move it tonight. I might be doing that tonight, so that might be a subject of the next stream. I'm going to try to move that and a couple of other bases to new planets, and we'll see how that goes. So the reason I wanted to talk about the spider is that I'm going to take you to where the origins of the abdomen of the spider come from. I have been visiting a lot of the old bases and updating all of the base thumbnail shots because a lot of them were non-existent. And this is where it all started. And we've got a drusisphere in the center, or drusisphere in the center, depending on how you want to say it. So I've got the holographic room projector, and that alloy roof piece with the little one that pokes out kind of adds a little more dimension, but you can't quite see it. I feel like you used to be able to see it more than you can see it now. But one of the cool things is it has these little 4 bars that come up in the center, and it perfectly wraps around the center piece of the holographic room projector, which is really nice how that fits so perfectly in there. And this is just a look all the way around the outside. Now the spider abdomen is different proportions. This is the actual size of the holographic room projectors, and on the spider it is like expanded. It's like really sized up large. So we're going to come over here and look at the center. You know, honestly, I don't remember where this SRT goes. But you can see I've got all of these EM field generators around, and that echoes what we've got in the spider build. And this is again where I came up with those ideas. So I made this where I've got it all tiled in, and I use just the small square tiles. So you can slip through those little cracks around the holographic room projector. I forgot to add more tiles, but I just liked the way it looked. Oh, I know what I can do here, I think. Let's put this down, and we're going to make that red with the wood texture. And we're going to set that there. Go back into our menu, hop over to these legacy parts, pick the concrete, where is it? The glass panel. And let's see if it will fit in. No. No. Nope, I don't have... It's not wanting to cooperate. It should snap into the center, but I think it's not. It's not because of the holographic room projector and that cube right there. I think that's preventing it from snapping, because it should go upside down, because all of these are upside down when you look at them. So sitting right there, it's right set up. As soon as I slide it over, it'll flip. But it's not coming up into the center like it should. Bummer. So I've got it going the right direction for there, but it won't. There's too many objects in that spot. That's what's happening. But anyway, so I've got this all laid out. So I am going to be moving this to another planet as well. It's on someone else's, this is on someone else's planet, and I want to tidy up my footprint there, remove it, and move on. So I just wanted to show that because it's really fun, and I wanted to show off the origins of the glass spider that I made. All right, come on. There we go. All right. Off to Hilbert we go. And the reason we're going out to Hilbert is that so I've got 6 different save files between PC and PlayStation. These are active ones that I actively build on and use for those purposes. I've got a bunch of other save files that are old expeditions and whatnot that are waiting in the wings to be used if I need to. So one of those save files, I started doing a bunch of the base objectives, the storyline, the basic storylines of the game. And so one of those I did the Purge, but I started the Purge in Hilbert. And mainly because I forgot how the Purge worked and I did it wrong, got to the center of the galaxy and forgot how, what I was doing. So I ended up in Hilbert and then went from Hilbert and did the real version of the Purge. And so I jumped around to like 16 systems. Thank you, Christy, for that comment that I'm just now seeing. Yeah, so I jumped to 16 different uh, systems, and I thought we would check out some of them. This is one of them. I found this really cool planet. Very unusual for the grass to be this rust color. And so this is the natural color of my ship, so it's not too bad of a chromatic distortion. There's a little bit because these crystals are normally lighter blue. They're not generally that deep lapis sort of looking blue. So we do have some chromatic distortion on here. The interesting thing is we get this red, but it's really muted. It's super dark here. Let's see if we can trying to time it. Trying to time it so there we go. The mushrooms are lit up. You can see all of them around. Get rid of that light. But yeah, cool deep red grass. And in some places it even goes to like an orange color. And these awesome butterflies make it it's a beautiful planet. And unusual in color. You just don't see this rust color. Oh yeah, along with the butterflies, there's these. I love the hell out of these. They're so much fun. Wait, how did I end up over here? What the heck was that? I was trying to give him some food. There we go. What else did we have on this planet? Alright, we got the cow, got a deer, butterfly, dragon, cow, bird, that. Oh, and then we've got some underwater that we haven't rounded out yet. Yeah, those are really cute. I like them. I like those little winged dudes. Okay. Oh, and check this out. It falls right into this fairly deep water cave system. Let's see how deep. Oh, it's not that deep. 33. 33. But it looks pretty cool. I thought it was deeper than this, but caves definitely have an upgrade. Oh, cool. Check those out. Freaky giant eyeball. Is that 6? Hexapus. We've got a hexapus. One-eyed hexapus. Oh, may as well scan it while I'm here. Nope, not you. Got those fish. And there's, I think those are the last ones over there. May as well, we are here. We are exploring. Alright, did that top us up? No, 10 out of 11. We got one more. Rare underwater, always found in the north. Check it out. Fonzulia. Oh, that's such a freaky little beast. Look at that is so suggestive. Oh, the last ones? Where are the? Oh, those are little. They're like bears. They're these little tiny water bears. I've seen them on a bunch of planets. There, those little things, and they look like underwater mammals. Ayy, you like the fawns? Ayy, watched the hell out of that when I was a kid. I are old. Okay. Oops. Sorry about that, Hexapus. It does have storms. Oh, and check it out. I put my base right next to this crashed freighter. Let's take a snapshot. Knock out the vignette. Is that a shuttle? It looked like a really weird shaped shuttle. That's just a strange angle, but that's definitely a shuttle. Almost looked like some kind of new organic ship. That would have been wild. Wonder what. Look at that. Vintage. Sometimes I like the filters. Not too often though. Other times they make a really nice crisp image. Do they taste good in Louisiana? They put that in a gumbo. Yeah, they would. I know. My dad is from Louisiana. I know exactly what goes into the gumbo. I've had it my whole life. Very much that. Some of these, look at that. Frost looks pretty cool. I've noticed something that the particle effects look kind of strange these days. And they disappear a lot. Like they disappear out of the image. So I need to go in further and then they reappear. But that's not quite all of them. And they don't look like they're in the right spot. Like they're not, they should be a lot closer. Yeah, they should be right on it. They should be emanating, like you see right here. You can see it emanating. All right, so it's there. It's coming out there. And then it jumps up. Did you see that? Oh man, that is wrong. All right, I'm gonna need to snap a shot of that. That's really weird. Let's see if we can get it to pop back down to where it was. Yep, there it goes. Popped right back down. All right, that's a little clearer of a shot. It's not so foggy like the other one. Let's get it to happen again while it's this clear. Oh, now it popped back out. I look up, it keeps popping all over the place. There we go. Oh, that's a good shot of it. That'll make for a good Zendesk report. All right, let's come back down. Zoom back out. Let's see if we can get that smoke to drop back away. Come on, settle down, smoke. Oh, now it's following the camera. Okay, that is not supposed to happen right there. Oh, that's a bummer. This could make for a really cool shot. We've got it just right with the storm. Like, because then we can do stuff like this. Like, look at that. That's wild. I guess the smoke is hard to see the smoke. Oh, no, there it is. That's obnoxious. On PS5, I've noticed a lot more visual issues since Worlds. Yeah. Like I'm running PC right now, and I've just been noticing this like in the last week or two. I kind of wasn't paying attention to it at first. A lot of times my brain just ignores all of the anomaly things that I encounter. This looks like a fun angle. Let's back away the camera a little bit. This might be a little too dark, but I like it. There's something about it. I like it. And now we can go back over. Let's hit the screen filter. Wait, where were we? Mosaic. Rivesty. Vapor. God, I like the background shimmer of the water. Looks really sweet. Chrono. Okay. I usually ignore chrono, but that looks kind of nice. Might not do anything with it, but doesn't hurt to have. Vintage. Okay, that's what it looks like. Because we got a storm going, vintage has a way of cutting through all of that. I like using vintage during a storm. You come off with some really cool effects. Okay. We've done that. Okay, now let's hop in the ship and actually do some exploring. Wait, which way is my ship? Where did it go? Where the hell did my ship go? Oh, there it is. All the mushrooms were blocking it. Couldn't see the little symbols. Yeah, the vapor does look really cool. I did snap that one. Poof, got the mushrooms. Trying to remember what planets were here. Let's summon... Do I want to summon? I do like looking at the names. I want to look at the names first, I think. Sometimes you can find some hilarious stuff. If it will show up. Iruma. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one. Come on. Highlight. There we go. Jakirin? Jakirkin. So far, none of these are funny. Not even remotely. I'm very disappointed. Oh, we got a flourishing planet. Definitely has storms because it's got activated copper on it. Well, let's check it out anyway. I don't think no, I have not checked out the other planets. Storms are coming. Oh, whoa. It's another mushroom planet. Wait, that's not the one I left, is it? It's the one I left. Oh, I'm such a goofus. No. No. Oh, hilarious. There's two of them in the same system. Whoa, what? Hey, Moose Gaming. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you're doing well. I just, like, this is almost identical. This is so close to the planet in the same system that we just left. It has a darker maroon grass. It's darker at night, but it's also like a rust color, like a dark rust during the day. This is freaking hilarious. Trying to time the mushrooms for them to. Okay, so the mushroom colors are different. So this has got that lime green, orange. Yeah, lime green and orange it looks like. And the other planet had red and I think blue and another color. It's rare enough to find two bioluminescent planets in the same system. It's rare enough to do that, but to have them the same color, that's really wild. They're both basically red. One looks a little more rusty than the other. But wow, that's freaking cool. Yeah, I don't know that I have Moose's tag in there yet. I've been kind of falling behind on adding new links. So if you don't mind adding that, Christy, I would super, super appreciate you so very much, even more than I do now. Thank you. Okay, so while we're here, let's check out what animals we've got. Like I've said before, I generally just like to scope out the land creatures, the ones that you can actually adopt. Let's see what we've got. Oh, that's kind of cool. A little ridgeback Procavia. Procavia is what this type of creature is called in the No Man's Sky wiki. It's all fan-based, made-up names and categorizations. But it's a fun way for everyone to know what everyone else is talking about when describing those. Oh, looks like another Procavia. Yep, that's a different kind of Procavia. Oh, a little mole nose, but also a ridgeback. Oh, that one's trippy. But that's the... Oh, yeah. Okay, come on. Oh, there we go. Have some food. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's really funny that they, during the rain, when you take a screenshot, they're all shiny because they're wet. That's pretty hilarious. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Oh, the way the land goes over the water. Oh, so sweet. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Wow, look at that. Look, it's got eyes. Okay, I need to take a couple of screenshots of this because this is just wild. Oh, look, we got a thingy there. Let's see if we can get it into the shot. That's not quite. All right, I think that's a little bit better. You just kind of got to play around with the scene until you hit upon the sort of ratio of shapes, like how they're dispersed out and what's in the foreground, what's in the background, and what the angles look like. You just play around with it until you get something that looks cool. Hey, welcome in Delta 1. Thanks for dropping by and giving us a like. I appreciate you swinging in whenever you can. All right, I'm going to play around with the angles a little bit more because this is just really cool. Like this shot is nice. We got this little bright curly coral in the foreground. It's kind of blocked by that, so let's see if we can scoot in and then widen the shot out a little bit more. It's going to distort it, but not too bad. Ah, that's nice. And then I want to see what this looks like if I move the sun direction. Not too much change. Super cool underwater caverns though. I like that a lot. Would I put a base here? I mean, I already... I don't know. They both have storms. They both look really freaking cool. The other one has a slightly more unique color, but it's darker at night, which I'm not as big of a fan when it's super dark at night. I guess it depends on the creature. The other one has a lot of really fun creatures. Let's see what else is here. Maybe that might make up my mind. Or I could just put base computers at both. And who knows if I'll actually ever put a full-fledged base down. But it never hurts to have plenty of extra options. I like having options. Where's the fauna? There's a red light. Where did it go? Alright, put some food down. Okay, I think that's a glitch. There's nothing actually there. Yet another to add on to Zendesk. Okay, that's a real creature. I'm a real cat. That's a tiny little cat. So far, the other one is winning as far as cool creatures goes. It's a cute cat, very tiny, coming in at a 0.6 meters. Moose Gaming says, I found a crashed freighter with a crashed ship under the front of it. That is killer. That is super cool. Other cool things I have seen is two crashed freighters right next to each other, two crashed freighters and an archive right next to each other, then two archives and one crashed freighter, and then one crashed freighter and one archive. That configuration, I have a base at that at a place like that. That is super cool. Okay, what have we got here? We've got 5 more ground creatures. So there stands a chance to be some really cool stuff. It's pretty rainy right now, and we've got a superheated rainstorm coming. Whoa, what are all those? Little cow dudes. I think ungulatus or what those called. Ungulatus on the No Man's Sky wiki on the fandom.com website. Okay, we got 2 Procavias, 2 Ungulatus, and let's see, what is the other one? The other one was a cat. What is that one called? I think it's Felis, but I can't remember for sure. What have we here? Okay, those are the little kangaroo-looking creatures. Forget what that classification is called on the wiki. Pardon me a moment. Okay. So we should have, what, 2 more land creatures? Let's double check that. At least 1, but I think 2. Yep, 2 more to go. Yep, just 2. And then we've got one, like we've got some underground. But 2 ground, those are the only ones I really care about right now. I think I'm just going to leave. I think I'm just going to leave the base at the other planet. The storms seem less there. And the creatures are way cooler than the ones here so far, unless these last 2, wherever they may be. Uh-oh, I'm out over the water. Okay, there's land again. Okay. Unless these last 2 are just really freaking awesome fauna, I think we'll just leave the base at the other. Okay, these 2 aren't showing up. Just not showing up. Okay. You're making me look boring. Where are you? Where are you? Storm clearing. Oh, that's over the water. Let's get back on land. Got a little peninsula going or some kind of land bridge. Oh, there's one. Oh, and it disappeared on me. Rude. So rude. Oh, wait. Got some, like, antelope type deer creatures. Yep. With the dual tail. Alright, we have one more. And then I think we'll zoom off to the other. Oh, there's a red dot. Then we'll zoom off to either the next planet. Did I just fly over it? Or did it vanish on me again? We'll go to either the... Oh, there you are. It's another ungulatus. Okay. So... we'll get back over here. I do want to take a couple of screenshots of the glyphs. And if anyone is in Hilbert and would like to be in this kind of area, you know, feel free to come and set up a base. That is all open. Do a little screenshot. And then screenshot that. And then screenshot that. And that gives me, like, I can go back and look and go, oh, right, that's that area in Hilbert. Okay, and that tells me Hill Cliff. The base was on a cliff on the other side, so take a picture of that. And Hill is Hilbert Galaxies. I do a lot of stuff like that to help me remember where things are, because there's so many times where I took a snapshot, didn't take glyphs or the planet information or the galaxy information, and I could never find them again. Got frustrated so many times by not taking a proper amount of pictures, and this is definitely why I have over 40,000 screenshots in this game. So many of them are like this. They're showing details of the planet, or an animal, or... Oh, but I just saw this little image right here that we got to try to scope out. So I like to give myself as many kind of reminders as I can of where things are. Let's see how much of this I can get in the image. I'm trying to get the underside of the mushrooms, the green, but that center glow is kind of too distracting, so I'm trying to cover that up. There's a lot to think about in setting up some of the images that I like to set up. A lot of thought goes into it. So this is the basic image I want, and what I'll do from here is wait, first I'm going to zoom in a little bit more, pull the camera back, because in doing so it's making the planet in the background a little larger. So it's making it a lot more grandiose. And I like that. So it's just a matter of being able to do this enough times that you get everything, as much in there as you can, and lined up the way you want it. Alright, now I'm going to snap a shot of this. And then I'm going to go and just change the time of day. And just see how it shifts over time. Then I'll stop, take another picture. This is the other reason why I have 40,000 images. Because I mess with everything and I take a ton of the same image sometimes. Okay, that is not super exciting. So let's swing the sun around to the other side and put a little bit more light on the ship itself. Oh, look, we got the rainbow coming up. That's kind of nice. I'll take a shot of that. Got some rain during the day while the sun is out. Then we'll head into night. So now that really makes the ship pop when you've got the sun on the other side. And you can just play with the colors and decide what you want to do. Take another shot. And then later on, you know, just like pretty much all of my images, I'll go in and do just a little bit of tweaking to make it pop. The only it's just like a brightness contrast kind of thing, and it's you add a little bit of contrast and it makes everything just like pop out nicely. Because while it looks pretty cool, like the way you're seeing it right now, doesn't necessarily reflect how I see it on my screen, because I've got a little bit more high def monitor. So, wait, did I actually take that picture? Okay, I'm going to take that picture just in case. Okay. Oh, but then there's just this that's like, I don't even have to do anything to. It's just kind of almost perfect. And look at the light. Zoom out just a little bit. Let's see how everything from the top right swoops down to the bottom left. That's it's like a it's like an arc. So it's in this arc shape. And a lot of really good photography uses arcs and lines of things in particular orders in order to create a really nice composition in an image. And you play around with it until you catch that line just right, or the swoop. And you get, once again, you get everything the way you want it. Snap that shot. Sometimes I get images that are just perfectly aligned as soon as I look at the scene. Other times I have to work at it a whole lot. All right. Once again, into the blue. All right, that's where our other the other planet that we visited. So we've got 3 others here. I'm not in... Well, I could check out the erupting planet. Acidic. What were you? Radioactive. Not so much interested in those. Those haven't really changed all that much, and they weren't all that exciting to begin with. I hope they're going to change those next time around. That remains to be seen. But I do love a good volcanic planet. Paradises, volcanic, those are my favorites, really. Oh, and I do love the radioactive that have the big giant flowers that have the what looks like scent coming off of them. Sort of bioluminescent, swirly fog. So maybe we will stop at that radioactive in case it's one of those. Okay. Definitely volcanic. No water. And the color's kind of cool. It's, what would you call that color? Not really salmon. Oh gosh. Not really melon. I know that color's got a name. Just not thinking about it. Just not coming to mind right now. Pretty dark besides that. Well, not dark. That's not the right descriptor at all. The land is bereft of color. So it's dark in that way. It's just dark brown. Not much in the way of other coloration on the soil. Not too impressed. I was hoping for like a blue volcano. I haven't seen one of those in a while. That's what I was hoping for. That was just not all that interesting. Oh, I was just about to go into pulse, and all of those guys hopped into my face. All right, come on. Radioactive. Let's see what kind of radioactive planet this is. I'm expecting the really dark, dreary, because of what it looks like from space. Nice, quiet, calm. For a minute. No, that's salespeople. I don't want to stop for salespeople. There is not much here for a radioactive planet. I love these trees, but they are almost always so very sparse. This is not, I don't think this is doing it for me. Let's see what it looks like during the day. That might have been the filter from the previous planet, so let's see. Nope, nope, that's legit. Oh gosh. We got, everything is baby barf. Look at this. Oh. This is hideous. This might be one of the more hideous. Oof. Oof, that's not good. That is not good. Let's skedaddle on to another system. Okay. And I want to go to, so a couple of these I have bases. But I want to go to one that I have visited that I do not have a base, because though that means that I did not spend very much time in there, so none of the planets have really been discovered. So let's take a look here, see what we've got. If there's anything interesting, just checking out some my two favorites, you know, lush and volcanic. And a battle. Oh, where's that ship? I'm not really interested in playing these games. So I think I'm going to pop over to the space station. Oh, I should have checked out the space station in the last one. That's alright. We're here. We will do this system. Okay. And then once we get in there, we're going to reload, and that will get rid of the battle, because I really don't feel like messing with the battle right now. There we go. Nice light teal fog. It's a pretty cool color combination. I like that sort of reddish. And we've got the blue of that beam that starts, that little pulse. Those are just really fun addition. I like them so much. And there's a decent variety of them. Along with the back window, there's a decent variety of those different shapes and whatnot. B. A. Alright. Got an A class cabinet. This has got to be a C. Wrong again! It's a B class. I don't know, should we let's go over here and reload. Maybe we'll look and see what that A is. Maybe it'll be interesting, maybe it won't. We shall see. Alright. Oh, nope, that's the one. That's the same one. Just one moment. Just had to respond to someone real quick. And sent. Well, hello there. Okay. I think we'll just stick to the planets in this system. Unless we find some, if we find a really cool planet to stop off on, then we might reload and come back here to the space station to see if the A-class MT has changed to something else. Alright, we've got 4 planets here. They're all right there in visual range. That's got to be a snowy planet. Icebound, yep. What do we have here? Scan it twice. Viridescent. Alright, we're definitely going there, because that's a type of lush world. Come on, there we go. Charred planet, that might have volcanoes. Alright, let's go for the viridescent. Some of my favorite planets are viridescent. They often have really fun chromatic distortions on a paradise type planet. That one looks like unikite. There's a mineral that looks just like this planet. Nice, lush. Not a color changing. I was hoping for a color changing, but nope. Oh, the sun looks pretty cool in the sky. Green, but with that sort of golden glow. Like seeing what the sunsets look like. Oh, look at that. That's pretty nice. Got some cool colors of trees. Scan to see what's around. Okay, one of those. Wait, this had water, right? Yeah, let's go down and check on the water. Oh, cool. We've got a little building right here. The, what is that? Oh, my brain today. A little bit off. Let's go ahead and stop here. Some nice green grass. It looks like we have a native vintage filter distortion on this planet. So, and you can check that by going into camera mode, and you've got that image right there. Come over here to the filters, and you click over one, and if it does not change, then we're dealing with the vintage filter. And there we have it. So I can flip those back and forth, and it's the exact same. So the native distortion on this planet is vintage filter. And you'll find that on lots of other planets. Not all, I don't think all of the filters correlate to planets, but some of them do. Like, I think Kronos and Imral. Imral is, I think, Imral might not be there, but what are some of the other ones? Yeah, Collapse. That's that can be found on planets. Emerald, I think it can be. I've seen planets that have that vibe. Chrono, it's rare, but I have seen that on a planet. Vapor, for sure. Soft Pulse, yeah. Yeah, I guess all of these have been on planets. Yeah. Okay. This is a pretty sweet looking place. The sky is nice. It's a little hazy, but I like it. I like how this spot overlooks the water. Nice flat place. Transmission tower. God, my brain would just not think of that. Grab some nanites. Don't mind if I do. Could always use some encrypted navigation data. Alright, I think we're gonna go check out the hot planet. Oh wait. What? Okay, we have 12 fauna here. 4 are ground. Let's check out the 4. Let's check those out. Look at that sunset. Look at the color change. Ah, oh, that's so good. Oh, that's over 300 U away. Good thing I'm running a mod. Oh, we got. Oh, there's something else showed up. What's that one? What are you? Oh, you're tiny, whatever you were. Where'd you go? Come on, go around this big rock. Is it like going around the other way, trying to avoid me? I think so. Okay, that looks like a cat. And the cat just killed something, I think. Nope, it's still moving. Alright, type of antelope creature. No, that's one of those kangaroo type creatures. Okay, we got one more. Oh, the cat has a unicorn horn on it. That always, not only does it have a unicorn horn on it, but it's on its nose. Does this one have it, or is this the other one? I think this is the other. And 6 legs is just so weird. Okay, that one does not have the unicorn horn on it. There we go. There's the last one. Where are you? Okay. It's one of you deer type. Okay. Those weren't overly spectacular, so let's move on to the next planet. Hop in the ship. Go for a ride. Oh wait, but look at this. Just look at that. Let's see, are there other planets in the sky? Okay, we've got those over there. See if we can get it all in there. I don't think so. No, that's going to look weird if I expand it out too much. When you open up the field of view, in case you didn't know, you can already see it when it gets up to this range where the planets are no longer round, they are oblong. They look like eggs. So we can't do that. That don't look right. So we're going to have to stick it with this right here. And I want my jet trails to show up in the image. So we're going to hop out and then hop right back in. Get those jet trails going. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Let's adjust the time a little bit to bring some more of that green back into the sky. That really sets off the ship. Give There's a nice little... Just play with the angles. God, there's so much about this image that I like and some of it that I just don't like. But I think we're getting closer to something that'll work. I think I like that right there. And then, like before, bring this up and I'll change the time. See if we can get a different angles of the sunlight. Okay, I think we'll zoom all the way back around one more time. Right back. There. Where it's still night, and yet you get... I don't know if I like that one as much. I think I like the other one better. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it at that. Okay, time to check out the... I don't remember. I don't know if this is an actual volcanic planet or not. That's ice. Were you? Acidic. Charred, that's what we're looking for. Fun little char planet. This might just be a hot planet that is not volcanic. That's what I'm getting. Look at all this yellow. So much yellow. So much yellow. Alright, that's not doing it. Let's go to one last system. Did we already check out that one? No, we did not check that one out. Okay, we're going to take a look, see what we see. Hopefully we'll find something fun. Still can't believe we found 2 red bioluminescent planets in the same system. That's just too much. Oh, I discovered this one already. Tainted planet. What else have I discovered here? Paradise planet. I didn't go looking for fauna. Let's see what the other planets have in store. Fiery planet. Alright. We're in. This might just be... I can't remember if Solanum is only on desert worlds and not volcanic. Oh, what is the plant? Whoa. Oh, trippy. It's just a desert planet, it's not volcanic. Alright, this is normally what I would have considered megafauna. This is an unusual planet. Interesting. Okay, not what I'm looking for though. What have we here? Skeletal planet. Alright, we're gonna have to go around that planet. What you got over there, moon? It's not picking up. It's not picking up that moon. I just keep nudging it till it's such a small target. Verdant planet. Okay. Not a moon, a planet. Let's check out a verdant planet. Definitely has storms. We can see the clouds going right now. It might be a really cool outside of that, so we'll just check it out. Usually are grassy. They have grass, and not as often they're going to have the bioluminescent grass. Usually just plain grass. Does everything look like? Looks like one of those airline photographs, almost. Not quite liking that. See what the grass looks like. Can we land? Here we go. Brinu. That's it, Brinu. Take a look. Interesting. It's hard to tell with this storm. It's really mucking up what everything looks like. See what everything looks like in vintage. Very ruddy. Oh, we got us a crab over here. Antelope thingy. All the storms brewing. We will scan some creatures in. Finally, storm clearing. Oh, that's... Where the hell is that? Oh, okay, there it is. .2 meters. Now we can see what it looks like during the day. After we remove vintage. Huh. Pretty cool. Horned hippo creature. Mustard and ketchup colors. Ugh. Not cool, man. You lost me, bro. You lost me. Oh, what the hell are you, tiny little thing? 0.7 meter kangaroo. Can I tag that? Probably over a hill. There it is. Procavia. Oh, little Bose. BOS is what the crab things are called on the wiki. Get out of my way, I'm trying to scan here. Can't you see? Oh, look at you. You weirdo eye stalk dude. These are always hilarious with their eye stalks. Their beady little eye stalks. Check them out. Wah. Trippy little creature, you. Throw some chords on that because inevitably I will probably want to know that later. Even though I don't think I'll want to know that later. But I'll still drop the chords on there and take that snapshot. And like before, snap that. Snap that. Alright, did it take? There it goes. Okay. There's only one creature left to discover. And it's flying and it happens during the day, so I don't think I'm going to chase after that. Very cool sky, that purple and indigo. That violet over there. So nice. Oh yeah, look at you. I I really like creatures with this head. They are so freaky. I love them so much. So we're gonna have to take a picture of you too. Because that is just too cool. I don't know if it's on this save. I'll check real quick. But on one save, I've got a creature that looks very much like that. No, not on this save. Got lots of stuff on this one, but not one of those. All right. Let's motor on. And I think we're going to head over to the space station, and that's where we're going to end it for today. I want to check out the MTs just to see what the cabinets are like, and we'll just try to pick it up on the next stream from there. Or we might jump back in the building, see how the mood strikes us. I'll probably work on the reactor some more, and definitely work on moving a couple of those bases to new planets. So they'll be a little better to enjoy. No! Overshot. This is a pretty fast ship. Oh, look at that. That's nice. That similar teal color to earlier. A little bit brighter, but it has all this gold in it. All these gold accents everywhere. Very nice. Got a C-class cabinet there. And an A-class cabinet here. All right. So, yeah, that might be something to check out. Let's see, will it make a difference if I can't remember if I've restarted on another planet. Let's find that out real quick. Let's do a reload. Go back and check out those MT cabinets one more time. See if they've changed to anything. Oh, nope, that's same one. Same one, same one. Okay. All right. So maybe we'll investigate multi-tool cabinets. Maybe we'll continue on that. We'll do some building. Yeah, so that's where we're going to end it today. And we'll pick it up. Hopefully, we should be our regular scheduled Tuesdays. Save anything drastic happening in the world. And I appreciate everyone dropping by. Thank you so very much for joining me today. And I look forward to meeting up with you again. Have a great day or evening, whichever it might be for you. And see you next time, travelers.